Hey Leo Virgo, how's everyone? Oh my gosh, I already lip smacked. That's not a good sign. Hopefully I don't do that again. Now, we're going to start off, we're doing August 15th to 31st energies. Wow, that was hard to say. And I want to start off with the new oracle deck I got. So this is a Mahjong set, and you guys got 6 of bamboo, water. So, just looking at the card, it feels like travel on turbulent water. Um, I feel like there's control though, because there's a storm off in the distance and they're moving away from the storm, right? So there's control, or a control element there as far as I can see. So I'm just going to read it, but I'm going to try and avoid anything that says, but if you pick another card with it, because we're only picking one card and it really makes no sense if you're not seeing other cards. So bear with me, see if we can figure this out. The element water signifies communication. This could either be a form of correspondence or travel. More often it refers to frequent short journeys, such as regular commuting, rather than a lengthy single journey. It could mean crossing of water, or indicates a visitor from a foreign country. In any case where the question concerns travel, correspondence, or documentation, examine the adjoining cards to determine factors. So we'll look at our tarot cards and see if that comes up. It's linked to health and healing, so a question regarding health receives a favorable reply. Sorry, I'm like stumbling over my words, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. In choice of career, anything involving communication and dealing with people on a personal level will prove to be successful. And I think we're good because there's positive and negative aspects, but mostly if they're correlating with other cards. So it's basically saying it would be negative if there was fire involved, and there are 2 wands cards, which is the fire element, but they're not negative cards, so I don't really see any negative things going on with association to the tarot cards. So, underlying energy for you guys, August 15th to 31st is the Alchemist. So, same as the Magician, you have all the tools you need to do what you want to do. There is an aspect of keeping some things hidden, and those things may not be so positive. Because I don't know if you can see, but underneath there's some questionable things under his desk. Skulls and potions and such, right? So not all of that can come out in the open, I think. So there's an aspect of manipulating things in some way to make it look better than it really is, if that makes sense. But you have the tools to do that if that's necessary to do. So like fake it till you make it, or I don't really want to say be manipulative because that's not a good thing, but that could be an element here. If that's not you, then you may be dealing with somebody who's doing that. So maybe try and look behind the scenes, see what's going on, that kind of a feeling. Now you have the 5 of Pentacles to start. We had really bad glare, so that's pretty good. 5 of Pentacles to me is the soulmate card. It's 2 people that no matter what the circumstances, they're going to work together, they're going to help each other. It's like a for better or worse card for me. It also can mean, in most tarot readings, most people read it as left out in the cold. But I don't see that with the next cards coming, right? I see a soulmate feeling. And I feel like there may have been some times where you guys had to really, for better or for worse, because now we're moving into a more stable, more optimistic type of situation. So before you were struggling and now you're not so much. And I feel like there can be commitment coming if it hasn't already. So it looks really good so far. With Six of Wands there, that's a couple of different meanings. It means victory, firstly. So if you haven't already felt this sense of victory, then maybe it's coming right away. If it's some kind of competition in a way. If not, then it's public recognition or a proposal, a marriage proposal most likely. So with the Two of Wands, is that the Four of Wands? Oh my gosh, Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. Why did I say Two of Wands? Four of Wands is commitment and next step in a relationship, and even a twin flame feeling energy. With Six of Wands there, it's like that commitment is moving further, that relationship is getting stronger. There's public recognition of that relationship now. So if that even means a wedding, it can mean a wedding. It can mean so many different scenarios if it's not a relationship though. I definitely feel like it was a competitive thing if it's not a relationship, so some kind of competition where you even like shake hands before the event, something like that, and that brings a lot of abundance to you. Now if that's the case, you probably were being judged, where the Queen of Swords comes in. She was the judge. She is basically the one who decided the victory. If it's not that, then I feel like it's the relationship feeling, and I feel like there has been a proposal, and now the Queen of Swords, the mother-in-law, that is my mother-in-law card, is like judging the situation. Like, is this good enough for my daughter? Is this what I want for my son? There's a feeling of her intervening or stepping in or interfering. So if that's not the mother-in-law, then that could be a boss or something like that that's interfering with your victory at work, your victory. Even could be a judge interfering with your victory in this competition. And then there needs to be, when you move to the Three of Pentacles, it's almost like they're checking the final scores to make sure that everything was right. If not, if this is a relationship, then now I see the Three of Pentacles as the father-in-law helping out the situation and the mother-in-law kind of interfering and not being as helpful. Either way, things will be worked out in the end. And any contracts will be fulfilled as they were supposed to. And then I feel like if this is the proposal, then this is the contract signing, like the marriage contract. So this could all happen really quick. Like you could get engaged and get married like quickly if that's the case, or you know somebody who's going through this scenario. So it's like overnight your best friend's getting married, or I don't know. I feel like more this is all you, this is your story. But if not, it's probably somebody really close to you that's dealing with this. Because I do see a family. I see a mother and a father, and maybe at least two kids. If not, then it's this young couple coming together. But they've been together because they've already dealt with some pretty serious stuff. So it's not like they're getting married in 2 weeks, eloping. It's still, they've been together and they know each other. It's just they go from engagement to marriage pretty quickly, if that's the case. So, with that all being said, I just want to go back to the Six of Bamboo really quickly, make sure we didn't miss anything. So travel. If there's travel, it's from a cold climate to a much warmer climate, is what I'm seeing here. And it even suggests from north to south, so where I am in the north, anywhere south would be lovely. So the main thing I see was with the business is the communication. So if there is some kind of deliberation about some success, where there's questioning of it, then it's just going to be successful to be able to communicate how this all came down or something like that. So be prepared to explain how you got from point A to point B, if that makes sense. So I would say take notes while you're working, and then you've got a lot more information at hand that you may just forget. Like, you don't remember everything, right? So it's just something to think about. Alright, it looks really good anyways, and that Queen of Swords is always just a hard energy to deal with. For me anyways, that's what it feels like. It's hard energy. So it could be a very innocent thing where this Queen of Swords just wants to share some intellect, and that may be, but it feels like she's more causing an issue at this point. So you'll know if it's an issue for you. Alright, take care and enjoy the next couple weeks. We'll talk to you later. Bye.